All right. So I'm here with Sam Kwant. Sam Kwant just finished fourth, stage one of the CrossFit Games. Pretty sure you're pretty pumped, right, Sam?
Oh, heck yeah. Fourth for now. Gunning for
So
that podium.
Sam, where are you located at?
Burlington, Washington. That's where I'm living.
Yeah. Can you tell me a little bit about, I'm in Washington here, about
Yeah.
2.5 hours south of you. Tell me a little bit about the weather leading up to, and then the first day of competition of stage one.
Oh, shoot. Yeah. Probably a decent amount of people know, but there was a ton of smoke. The air quality was just terrible.
Hmm.
It's and where I was training, I think my mom put out a ton of plants, and we had fans going with filters on them, and we had air purifiers out there.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 weeks of, I don't know, it wasn't 2 weeks. It was probably a full week of just the air was terrible leading up to the games, and even the first day, it was pretty bad on
Yeah.
Friday.
So what were you
But
thinking going into Saturday, knowing that you're gonna be doing some sprinting, some running and stuff with air like
uh,
that?
shoot, I just honestly, the best thing I could do is just not think about it, because
Uh-huh.
I just try not to worry about it, because there's not really much I could do. Because if I drove, I would have to probably drive like 5 hours or more to get away from the smoke, and that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like I could run inside or do
Yeah.
anything like that. So just try not to worry about it. And it was what it was, you know.
Yeah, because you the next that Saturday on Saturday the everything cleared up pretty much, right? Like out of
Yeah, yeah,
nowhere.
yeah. Everything cleared up. Jeez.
You
Yeah,
had cats.
woke up Saturday morning and super blessed that it was clear sky, and hadn't seen a clear sky in a week. Yeah, someone was watching out for me there.
Yeah. So Sam, tell the people a little bit about you've been doing CrossFit for a long time. I mean,
Yeah.
the first time I met you was we had an Elite Field booth at in Spokane, or not Spokane, but
Regionals,
in
right?
Kent. Kent, was
Oh
that
yeah,
Kent
yeah.
when we were at the hockey arena there?
Was that 2015 or 14?
I believe it was 14.
Shoot,
'Cause
yeah.
you I
First
think it was
region.
your first regional.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. And then of course you've progressed from there. So
Hmm.
tell the people, I mean, what is the first thing that got you into CrossFit?
So I started CrossFit around 2011, I think. I was doing cross country and just getting bored of just running. And my mom had a friend that was doing CrossFit and kind of heard a little bit about it and thought I would like it and hit a class. Actually, it wasn't a class, hit a workout there. And ever since then, I was hooked.
Nice.
That's how I started CrossFit. Yeah. Hmm.
So you went to, I mean, you went to regionals back in 2014.
Yep.
Were you
Hmm.
thinking, man, geez, if I keep running at this, I could be like
Yeah.
going to the games, or are you just like,
Uh, I mean, so I made it 2014, and I was 18, was still in high school, and I mean, competing with these guys that are like upper 20s or whatever. I'm like, dude, I'm like a baby compared to these guys. If I just keep training, I'll be able to beat them, and
yeah.
that's kind of what kind of fueled me.
And so you went to 2016, then you made the games
Yes, sir.
the
Yep.
first time, and
That
that was in Carson,
was Cal. Yep.
and you dominated one particular event, which is what?
Yes, sir. Double DT.
Yeah.
Let's get some of that down in Romas this year.
Yeah, I'm expecting Castor to throw a lot of barbell out there.
Dude, let's
He's coming
go.
down. He wants to see some action.
Dude, they could do some cool stuff there. I'm excited to see what they're gonna do.
Anything particular you're thinking about? Actually, because you've been at the ranch. You
Yeah,
competed there.
dude. But yeah, I've heard he's like cleared a bunch of brush and like he's like plowed some fields or something. So I don't even know what he's got going on. I'm sure there's going to be a ruck run. So I mean, I was prepping for a ruck run even before
Nice.
they announced it to be online. So start doing that kind of stuff again.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of the fun stuff we get to start doing some biking. You know what I think would be sick if he did some like mountain biking course or something like that.
That would be
Again,
good.
I don't know if he could do it out there, but who knows? Dave Casper can kind of do whatever he wants.
Yeah. So did you have to wear anything, or was it just your body weight when you guys did the run when you were at the ranch?
Oh, it's just our body weight. That was hard enough, dude.
That was pretty crazy.
That was bad. Yeah.
Okay, Sam. So you after that went in Carson, that was 2017,
Rookie year 2016.
and then did you guys go to the ranch your rookie year?
Yeah, that was 2016.
That was okay.
Yep.
And then the next year
Hmm.
was that Wisconsin then?
Yeah, that was in Wisconsin. Yep.
You were next. Okay. So tell me about that CrossFit Games 2017 Wisconsin.
I mean, Wisconsin was all right. It was definitely like kind of crappy, but 2017. I mean, started out to be a really good year, but then leading up to regionals, I hurt my back,
Uh-huh.
and then it was like 2 weeks before regionals when I hurt my back, so I kept training, and then I did good at regionals, and then like I was compensating and stuff because my back, and then I hurt my knee, tore my meniscus.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, and then we're at like a month out from the game, so I'm still just training hard, but it was just miserable.
Yeah.
And then when we got to the games, I mean, it's a lot of stress. I mean, everything was hurting, my back, my
Mhm.
knee. So definitely didn't have the games I wanted to, which was it was frustrating, but it was what it was. And then opt out of the 2018 season to get surgery on my knee, and then came back strong
Yeah.
and feeling healthy, and don't
So
see
how's the knee doing these days?
knee's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Other than an ache every once in a while, I mean, which is probably normal for the most part, but
Yeah.
yeah, nothing really I can complain about.
And your back's feeling strong?
Yeah, back's good. Yep. The back, I don't really ever feel my back anymore, which is super nice.
That's awesome.
What actually happened was, I think after the games in 2016, I was doing like pull-ups, and I
Uh-huh.
flew off the bar and
Yeah, I
landed
remember
on my
that.
back, and I actually had a little stress fracture that I didn't know of, and that healed and it was all right. And then I think that's what flared up again. I don't know exactly what I did to piss it off
Yeah.
leading up to the 2017 games, but that's the little thing. But I mean, it's still a little fracture, but
Hmm.
it didn't heal. It is what it is. It doesn't hurt anymore, so that's
Nice.
good.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, your front squat's looking okay. Looks like
yeah,
you
dude.
put some weight on the body.
Yeah, that's the dad strength, dude. I think I told my son before the event, dude, if I don't lift something heavy, I'm blaming you.
Uh-huh.
Not actually, but you know.
Yeah, so you said your son Leighton, how old is he now?
He will be 5 months in like 5 days.
Nice. So
Mm-hmm.
is that mess your schedule up at all, or is that like
Nah, not too much. I mean, the only thing that it would mess it up is at night, but my wife takes over and she's awesome for
nice?
doing that. Obviously, she takes over in the night, but it's just taking care of him during the day, and that's not too stressful unless he's crying the whole drive home or whatever, which is not the fun. Not
No
super fun.
doubt.
Yeah, but
It
it's not. Yeah, dude, it's happening today.
happens. So do you feel like the rest of the other four guys are kind of at a disadvantage, given that you're the only one with the dad strength?
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I'll be able to keep going when they
Uh-huh.
slow down on day 3.
So what you said, you're thinking maybe this year at the games, there's going to be potentially, you're thinking some mountain biking going on. You're hoping
Dude,
for at least.
I just hope for it because it sounds like fun.
Yeah. I mean, do you mountain bike?
I mean, no, but I have been a decent amount. I'm feeling pretty comfortable on the bike.
Okay.
Um,
Nice.
so that's why I'm just hoping because it just sounds like a fun event.
Yeah. So anything particular you've done this year training wise that you say is different than previous years or changes up you've made or?
I changed up my nutrition a little bit. Working with a coach with that.
Uh-huh.
Definitely getting like some more carbs. I mean, I'm eating super clean right now, which
Nice.
has been a change. But
Hmm.
the other big thing is I actually started working with like my coach has been like amazing, and he's been super awesome. Programming's been a little different. It's been easier on my body, which
Nice.
has been great.
Yeah.
Just and I mean through this whole weekend, I was able to talk to him on the phone like right before every event and right after. So mentally, it was really nice.
Yeah.
He definitely like helped me out. So having a really good coach is what's changed, and that's been felt like a big game changer too.
Nice. So
Yeah,
would you say literally right now you are fitter than you've ever been?
yeah. And let's say in the next 3 weeks, got to get fitter too.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Because do you know your body weight right now versus say when you 2017, is it about the same?
No, 2017.
Or 2016, your first year?
I bet I'm 5 pounds heavier.
5 pounds there.
Yep, and that's where I've been for the last 2+ years. And it's a good weight for me.
Yeah. That's pretty wild. All
Yeah,
that, just
yeah,
the muscle just getting denser and denser and denser.
yeah,
That's pretty
yeah.
amazing.
It is.
So you do your workouts mostly at your garage there? garage gym?
I
Or
mean,
mostly garage?
my parents' shop I'd mostly train out of. So it's like a 15-minute drive. So I'd say I do like 90% of my training is at my parents' shop with my siblings or my wife or my dad or my mom.
That's
Just
awesome.
mostly family, yeah, and a couple teen athletes. Sometimes I
Uh-huh.
go down and train with them, or they come to me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Do you so not much, you're not training basically at a CrossFit gym much. Most of it.
No, especially with the virus stuff going
Oh,
on, I
gotcha.
can't really. I would train out of the gym that I work at a little bit, Mallard CrossFit, but it's pretty hard with the classes going on.
Gotcha. And is the do you feel like there's anything you miss out on? You feel like, man, I get just I'm getting as good at gains, or do you think it
Um,
matters?
Whenever I do feel like that, I'm just making sure I'm getting some training with some other people, like whether it's my dad or the couple teen athletes, just getting some training with some different people.
Yeah.
Yeah, not too much. Like I said, I make the change if I see it.
Uh-huh.
I'll figure out a way to make the change if I feel like I need a little better atmosphere or something like that.
Gotcha. What
Yeah.
would you say is the thing that, like, okay, so you gotta compete for 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
40 hours of competition. You're
Dude,
gonna
yeah.
get to compete again for looks like somewhere between 5 and 7 days, maybe, in 3 weeks here. What is the thing the other, 50 and a half weeks? I mean, what's like, is it like, man, I'm pumped to go work out today. I'm pumped to get my second workout in today, or how you feel?
Oh, shoot. Oh, for like the off season type stuff,
Yeah.
it's just trying to focus on what I want, like every single day or whatever. Like the goal was like whatever. I know it sounds weird, but top 8 was my goal because top 10 didn't sound good enough anymore after getting
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
13. So that kind of what fuels my training. And I mean, after this, I mean, I have an easy reason to train right now, obviously,
Sure.
but and we'll see. Whatever happens after this, I'll just use it for fuel my fire for the next season. You know.
And you, so say in the, you got 6 months before the games comes around. Are
Uh-huh.
you, I mean, does it feel like, I mean, do you wake up, people are just curious if you wake up feeling like, boom, I'm ready to crush this workout today? Or is it like, man, I'm like pushing myself to the, like, 80% of workouts, yeah, I'm happy to do them. 20% of workouts, I'm like, this is kind of feel like a job right now. Um,
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty close to about 80-20. Usually every morning I'm waking up like, oh boy. And then once I get in the car driving to the gym, I'm like, okay, let's go. I can do this. We can do this workout. But yeah, I'd say like 80% of them are I'm looking forward to it. 20% is a job, like assault bike intervals. I don't want to do.
gotcha.
That's a
Yeah,
job.
sure, for sure. The, so what is your like go-to workout? Man, you're like, that's my jam right there. I'm glad they put it on the board. Not
I think
necessarily even like a competition one, but what some the things you kind of like thrown together.
it's weird, but I like handstand push-ups. I'm not good at them, but it's probably because I have to rest a lot for them.
And
So
gosh,
so I'm having an easy time in the workout.
uh-huh.
But except for this games, I didn't like that handstand push-up workout.
That
Too much
that was
stress.
rough. That was rough.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
But what did you just crush in this last? What workout did you crush? I mean, you were a little surprised, right?
The handstand hold.
The handstand hold.
Yeah, where the heck did that come from? When they came out, when that popped up, I'm like, oh, dude, this is about to be my worst event. And then when I did it too, so we had like 20 minutes to get a max hold, one attempt. Sorry, not one attempt, but as many attempts as we could to get max duration on our hands. And I think I had like 4 good attempts. I think 2 of them were like a minute 15, and then a couple of them were like 40 seconds. And then I'm like, I need to do something better than that. I mean, you have no idea where everyone else is. So I was assuming most people were going to be like a minute and a half. So I was like, I got to at least get a minute and a half. And so I think I kicked up for my last attempt at like 18:15. I'm like a Hail Mary almost, like do or die right now. And yeah, I was able to hold it for a minute 32, and I was just thinking right when I was done, like, hopefully that's like top 15.
Uh-huh.
And shoot, a couple hours later, of course, we didn't know. I was like, holy crap, I got third on that event and like 5 seconds off winning it. That was the most surprised. I was super stoked about that.
Yeah, I remember you coming down to Centralia here at the Century CrossFit like 3.5 years ago, maybe, and you actually throwing yourself up trying to do those, and you kept on like falling over.
Yep.
And I was thinking, oh my goodness, this workout. And then I was like, what? You just destroyed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
so awesome.
I've actually done a couple of times like handstand holds, and I think all my handstand push-up practice has made my shoulders pretty strong, so
Oh yeah.
they were able to hold it up. I don't know.
No, that's awesome. I mean, I
I
know
know.
your shoulders are crazy strong.
Yeah.
That's not a problem.
But you
So
know, more impressive with the women, dude.
yeah,
Like 254 for the winner or whatever. I would have got like 11th place with my 132. It ain't even impressive. The women are freaks.
they're super good though, getting those legs right, getting the
Yeah,
weight just and they're
my hips weren't gonna do that.
they know what they're doing. All right,
Yeah.
so do you got any plans after the games this year? It's just a matter of what happens.
Uh, Me and my wife were gonna go. Well, we were gonna go to Portland, like Seaside or whatever, someplace
Yeah.
over there. So we'll probably do that over a weekend, but we have to make that work with her work. But
Gotcha.
hopefully, we're gonna go do that over the weekend.
Nice.
Yeah,
Be good.
I'm glad the Opens kicked back because I was not about to do games,
Go,
games, Open, and then rest. I need freaking
Sam, so what is your what do you eat for breakfast?
breakfast.
What's your
Pretty
go-to?
much every day is exactly what I eat. Is 4 ounces of ham, not 100 grams, 100 carbs of oatmeal,
Uh-huh.
a cup and a half of carrots, and then a handful of walnuts.
Nice.
That's
And would
just,
you do that exact same thing for the games too?
yeah. I
Nice.
take out actually I keep the fats, but like when I have my couple meals, I usually take out the fats in midday on competition day.
And
They're a little hard to
so how long
digest.
have you been doing it this way?
Since the games last year.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Super consistent.
Yeah.
That's got to feel good, actually, doesn't it? If you know
Yeah.
exactly what's going on.
Yeah, it's pretty. It makes so you don't have to think about it too much.
Yeah, that's super smart. Super
Yeah.
smart. All right, so I mean, anything that you think is just crazy about this last season that just was like that you were planning on doing? Were you planning on going into any competitions other than the Open or?
Yeah, I was. So I had like mapped out my season before I knew a lot of things. I had like planned. My plan was to go do the Rogue Invitational, try to qualify for it at least. Do the Rogue Invitational, and then the West Coast Classic. I mean, and then obviously the Open and then the games. But we found out my wife was pregnant, and that she was due right around when the Rogue Invitational was. So I decided not to do the qualifier, and then the annoying thing is that went online, and then they bumped it back like 2 months. So I could have done it, but anyway. But I was going to do the West Coast Classic, and then like a week or two before I was supposed to fly out, they canceled it due to the virus. So I mean, a lot of stuff changed, and I was training for the games. I mean, I was training to go to Aromas. And then when they announced, I kind of figured it was going to get canceled because they kept like shutting down California. But I was still training to go to Aromas, and then that got canceled. And then here we are from last weekend doing it online, which made it work.
Yeah, that was actually pretty sweet how they figured that out.
Yeah, I'm glad. I knew they knew they were gonna. I mean, they said for sure they were gonna do something, and I think it worked out pretty well. I mean, I know a lot of the people spectating wish they could see more, but they'll be able to see a lot hopefully with this next stage.
Oh yeah. And do you as far as going there and stuff, do you get to have anybody with you or are you just by yourself or?
I have not got like an email from them. They said they keep me in the loop, so I pretty much know the same as everyone else right now.
Gotcha.
Which is kind of surprising. So hopefully they let me know pretty soon.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys, you still in swimming and stuff?
So I'm assuming starting probably tomorrow, I'll start swimming and probably be hitting that twice a week. So
yeah,
it's pretty hard to go swim at the. I'm not gonna really be able to swim at the pool because it's pretty hard to reserve. So I'm just be hitting the lake, which is hopefully what we would be doing. The lake's a lot harder anyway, so that works out.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. A lot of these, all these states have different rules.
Yeah,
so it's like some places all the pools are open, other places all the pools have been shut.
Yeah, I know.
For like here, that's kind of makes it a little more challenging.
Yeah, shoot.
Unless you got your own backyard pool, I guess. Or
you want to build one for me, Matt? I'll come live with you for the next 3 weeks.
I want one too. All right. So, anything else you were thinking about, Sam, or anything else on your mind?
Not really. Just looking forward to whatever we got going on in Aromas in the next couple weeks.
So just one more thing, will your, like the amount of time you're training, does that change at all between now and Aromas or just different?
I mean, it's definitely gonna be a little different because we'll do more games type stuff that we would
Huh?
see at the ranch. I would say the next 3 weeks are gonna be probably hitting it pretty hard, kind of ramp up back again, and then obviously a little deload before. Whatever I did prepping for this stage one worked pretty well, so I'll just leave it
Yeah.
to my coach because I don't even know exactly what I'm doing. I just do what
Gotcha,
he tells me
gotcha.
to do. Yeah.
Yeah. Do they, I mean, so do you feel like you truly can gain like another edge of fitness in the next 3 weeks?
Not necessarily, no, but I mean, just
More like
refining my
confidence or?
skills for. I would say, sure, yeah, I could. Just refining my skills again for mountain biking or swimming or whatever. I'm not going to be able to
Yeah.
really build more lung capacity or
Right.
whatever, but just staying fresh on those couple things. So
Uh,
I definitely could gain. I definitely can gain some stuff in the next 3 weeks.
nice.
Mm-hmm. With that
That's
kind of
sweet.
stuff.
That's sweet. Man, Sam, super, super pumped. I know everybody down here in Southern Washington is pumped.
Heck
I'm sure
yeah.
they like the Vancouver guy too, but super
Whatever.
pumped.
Nah. Just kidding.
Super
You're a good
pumped
guy.
to see you crush it at Aromas. I mean, we knew you could do it. We knew you had it in you.
Yeah.
So it's super, super exciting.
Hey, thank you. Appreciate it.